This story starts in a world not so different from your own, the land of Elrin, ruled over by the dual gods of creation and destruction, Ulysses and Deleo. As the goddess of creation and the caretaker of the cycle of life and rebirth, I drew strength from the love and faith of my people and, in turn, used my powers to safely return their souls to the cycle of life and rebirth at the end of their days. Out of love for my creations, I granted them self-sovereignty, and, with my blessings, a king was selected from among them. With this newfound freedom, my people flourished, but with a ruler of their own they had less need for me, and, with time, began to forget. My wish for their independence from my influence, while done out of love for them and all they were capable of, meant that their faith in me declined, and with it, my divine powers. But where there's creation, so too must there be destruction. Deleo's task was a thankless one. He had long been envious of the reverence the people had for me. With my powers weakened, he seized his opportunity, planting a seed of greed and hatred in the hearts of our people. The growing wealth of the land and diminishing faith proved fertile ground for such an influence. As knights betrayed their king and neighbor turned on neighbor, the wars began. Fueled by the savage passion of Deleo, they traded pens for the sword. So consumed with the claiming of another's property, they left their own homes to disrepair. The empire I had watched them build began to crumble. And through it all, I could only watch, with my powers so drained by years of neglect of my temples, and not a prayer to draw strength from. I was cut off from my people, a mere spectator, as Deleo reveled in the destruction. Even my little messengers could do nothing to renew the spark of faith in their hearts. The balance of Elrin had been irrevocably tipped towards destruction. As I watched the smouldering remains of the land I loved, I resolved myself to practice that which I embody. I turned towards new worlds and sought rebirth. Upon reaching Earth, I knew I could no longer maintain my stance of non-interference. I would have to live among these new people and understand their hearts in order to best serve them as a god. Taking the surname Elrin, in homage to my lost world, I would need a means of reaching people around the earth to learn from them and build their faith in me, and with it, my divine powers. But that was where I faltered. However could I reach so many people with such little presence? In pursuit of an answer to my question, I ventured out into their world. I observed a strange object people used to transmit their faces and voices around the world. They used a combination of devices to reach others' hearts. I saw people laughing. I saw them fostering a place of joy and bringing people of all backgrounds together. This streaming thing was it. I had my answer. And now, I begin my journey to build a community, my community, and grow stronger together.